Welcome back to another episode on the MAURO'S film channel. Today we are making an in-depth review of the wireless microsystem called SARAMONIC Air. This is a 2.4 dual-channel wireless microsystem with stylish see-through metal cage, smartphone and direct hot shoe mount for the Sony camera adapter, so you're ready to go while you are filming with your smartphone, tablet or camera. And yes, you get also the standard 3.5mm connection, so you can connect it straight to your standard camera jack. Let's go straight for an in-depth review with an unboxing. In the box we'll get the charging case, two wireless mics, two lavaliers, USB-C adapter for smartphones, magnetic holder, wind muff, 3.5mm cable, and the hot shoe Sony camera adapter if you order one. Okay, so let's check firstly the receiver. The receiver features a 1.05 color screen for easy monitoring, so you can monitor all the main settings and control them with the dedicated buttons. Activate the noise cancellation, select the output mode like stereo, safety and mono, speaker, a limiter, low cut, brightness of the screen, backlight, transmitter indicator, language, pairing mode, reset and check the version. And the transmitters are really compact too. They have the power and mute button and the lavalier connection, so you can use the dedicated lavaliers with their 9.7mm capsules that captures clear, natural and professional audio with rich detail. So with this system you can use the USB-C connection and the Sony camera adapter, while you are having an easy time connecting the wireless mics to the smartphone, cameras and tablets. The receiver has the standard 3.5mm cable if you don't opt for the hot shoe mount for Sony. With the dual output you will be able to connect to two devices at once. The switch lock design makes sure that you will not accidentally unplug the receiver while connected to your phone. The built-in limiter will suppress sudden peaks before distortion, and a -6 dB safety track will get you some extra room for fine post-tuning. With two noise cancellation levels and three equalizer modes, you will have a wide range of flexibility to shape your sound. The battery life on the transmitter is 9 hours, with 6-hour battery life on the receiver with the screen on. And the receiver also supports charging while recording. The charging case has great bright LED visible percentage of your charge left inside of the charging case. Now we have 83%. Let's go for an outdoor test. Test 1, 2, 3. Now we are using the SARAMONIC Air without the noise reduction on. And we are slightly in a windy situation with some bugs doing its own thing all around. Test 1, 2, 3. We are using the Sony a7S III to record this beautiful video in the MAURO'S Films testing ground. Test 1, 2, 3. Now we are recording with the SARAMONIC Air on my Sony a7S III. And this is the sound without the noise reduction on, but with the wind muff on, because we have a slightly wind and noise going on from that side because we have a road and some insects doing its thing. Test 1, 2, 3. Now we are outside. We have a lot of bugs attacking me, and I will be doing a long range test on the other side once we have this done. Test 1, 2, 3. Testing the SARAMONIC Air wireless microphone system for your smartphone and Sony a7S III. Test 1, 2, 3. Now we are doing a range test for approximately 40 to 50 meters. This has a pretty longer range stated, but yes, I am actually doing an overall test if we can get a good connection in my MAURO'S film testing ground in this open field environment to understand if we get a 50-meter connection for my needs of recording, because I don't need more in any situation or any scenario. And if we get a good connection without any cutoff, this will be a perfect overall system. We are recording on the Sony a7S III with my Viltrox 35mm f1.2 lens that I'm using a lot my last couple of recordings. And yes, the SARAMONIC Air is connected to my Sony a7S III without using the actual noise reduction, and we are using just the wind muff because we have a slight wind coming from that side. And now we are going back to understand if we got a good connection. And well, we got the sun out, so the footage might be darker. Well, let's go straight back into the studio. Test 1 2 3. Now I'm using the SARAMONIC air transmitter straightly connected to my Sony a7S III and understand how this sounds in my soundproof studio. Well, it's not so soundproof, but it's just for the reference and understand how it sounds. Now I will turn on the noise reduction. And now we are testing the noise reduction on in the same environment using the Sony a7S III connected with the SARAMONIC Air using noise reduction straight with the transmitter. Test 1 2 3. And now for the final test we are using the dedicated lavalier mic straightly mounted on my chest and connected straight to the transmitter. Test 1 2 3. We are using the Sony a7S III and the SARAMONIC Air in this studio environment. Test 1 2 3. I'm using the lavalier mic without any noise reduction. Test 1 2 3. When comparing to other similarly designed systems, I can say that this is a great overall value with the integrated and also dedicated lavalier mics. The global version with Type-C adapter only without the lavalier mic is $139. The US version comes with both Type-C and Lightning adapter, and with two lavalier mics. The price is $169. Price is pretty competitive, and if you want to order them right now, the first link in the description will guide you straight to the buying site. And yes, I can really recommend them. If you have any questions, feel free to comment down below, I will be happy to answer to all them. Till my next one, thumbs up if you liked it, subscribe with the bell icon so you get notified every time I make a new video, and see you on my next one.